Offering more money for businesses and workers to get through the coming months of the pandemic, Finance Minister Chrystia Freeland promised $25 billion in new spending.
We will do whatever it takes to help Canadians stay healthy, safe, and solvent.
Minister Freeland is proposing new child benefit payments, more money for skills training and job creation, bringing the wage subsidy back to 75% of a business's payroll, and an extension to the commercial rent subsidy to mid-March of next year.
Today's economic statement is actually something that disappoints me a little bit.
McMaster business professor Marvin Ryder says today's fall fiscal update is short on details.
I believe part of that $25 billion is going to go towards the airline industry, the hospitality industry, the hotel industry, airports, but she didn't actually come out and say that.
Freeland also announced plans to spend up to $100 billion over 3 years after the pandemic begins to subside.
To jumpstart our recovery, spending roughly 3 to 4% of GDP.
The minister says the stimulus money will help the economy become greener, more inclusive and more competitive, but the growth plan is dependent on the pandemic. Conservative leader Aaron O'Toole was looking for more focus on securing vaccines and rapid testing to help the economy restart faster.
Without a plan for vaccines, there can be no long-term plan for our economy.
Freeland says the pandemic recession is much deeper than the one in 2008, and so much more needs to be spent to recover. The deficit has now hit a whopping $381 billion, while the Canadian Taxpayers Federation says the national debt is approaching $1 trillion, or about $35,000 for every man, woman, and child. Matt Ingram, CHCH News.